How's it going, everybody? Greetings from Nerdiest Time, and today we are going to be taking a look at APC Toys Attack Prime version 2, or as we all know this, Japanese first edition Transformers Prime Optimus Prime. What a marvelous figure indeed. It is just superb. Let's just take a quick look at this truck mode, and yeah, just a stunning truck, truly based off of the movie Prime, but with a hint of G1. Just how you do it. And also its own thing. Nice dark gray for the grille, which I actually do prefer over the US version being a bright, like, bony white instead. It looks a lot better. Got a place for an Autobot symbol, which I do not have the size for, nor the color. Got the headlights picked out in translucent blue. Sadly, this bottom bit is not painted, but I can do that myself. Nice translucent blue for the windshield as well. And you can tell this is also based off the Japanese one because of the painted doors. Normally this, especially on the US, was not the case. Nice chrome for the visor here, and nice yellow for the marker lights. A nice riveting detail across the entire cab, including this diamond plating here. Nice silver as well. Sadly, the rims aren't painted on this one, but I can do that myself as well. Nice gray for the smokestacks. I'll paint those silver as well. Nice blue. One of the reasons I even own this thing is just this near perfect truck bed. Goodness gracious, look at how clean that is. If you are a truck guy, I can tell you right now, yeah, just a stunning truck bed. Just flip, if these tabs were able to flip down in the truck bed, would have been perfect. A little bit messy on the back, maybe add a little bit of panel here to cover that, but it's actually quite nice regardless. No mud flaps, but you got a tailgate. You got some tail lights here. No picking of paint, sadly. Here's from the top. It's very, very thin there. There he is from the bottom. You can see his thighs. And, of course, you know, he rolls. He does come with a bunch of accessories, however, we'll get to that in robot mode, because they're all meant for robot mode. But we can get down to some size comparisons. So I might as well just get this one out of the way, since I do not have any Prime figures anymore. I unfortunately lost Bumblebee. He lost in the heat of battle. I do have Legacy, Bulkhead, and RC, so that kind of helps, considering their all modes are, well, hers is the exact same. Yeah, he's too small, and she's too big. Like, she's huge! But, hey, what else is new with bike formers? Just ask Core Class, Rise of the Beast RC. Gee, I wonder what people said about her. Yeah. But they still look pretty cool together. Like, if she was a core class or even smaller, I think this would look great. If I get the Legion Prime RC, I think that might work. But yeah, these two look pretty damn snazzy, if I do say so myself. Earthrise Barricade, considering he is the only Datsun mold I have that I can transform. And yeah, that looks pretty damn good, considering this is a fictional semi and cross between two different cars. Yeah, this doesn't look so bad. A little large for Barricade, but hey, that's also just because Optimus is a little too small. But that looks about right to me anyway. Studio Series Hot Rod, even though they're completely different universes, again, this looks pretty damn cool. And real quick, why do people keep saying this guy's red? He is bright fucking pink, and I'm holding him right now. In person, he's bright pink. Like, seriously? I don't get it, but whatever. It's either that, or they keep thinking someone else, another Hot Rod, is red. But Hasbro, keep doing pink Hot Rod. He actually is quite fabulous looking. But yeah, this looks pretty good together. I quite like it. Kingdom Rodimus, just show you the abhorrent scale of this dude. Yeah, this guy is he's a big boy. Yeah. Again, fictional car with the shitty Winnebago instead of a racing truck like Energon Rodimus. But hey, this doesn't look bad at all. It's still funny looking. Studio Series Ironhide, just because I still wish I had the Prime Deluxe just for the truck mode, not that robot. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. Not for that robot mode. It's not a great representation of such a badass looking robot. But this doesn't look so bad. I quite dig it. Very small and compact little van next to a big boy truck. Very, very nice. And why not? Alita 1. Even though she didn't appear in that universe. But I think I quite like this little duet. Although I wish she was like a truck herself. Like, come on. We gotta have Swole Alita 1. Come on. Give me a Swole Alita run. Alita 1. You call Hasbro cowards for not Pink Hot Rod. Hasbro cowards for not giving us Swole Alita. Alita Swole. Come on now. But yeah, again, this looks pretty good. No animation for this big guy because I'm not good with walking animations. But here is Planet X Vulcan. Or Fall of Cybertron Grimlock, and goddammit, this looks so fucking nice. Because these two, like, he's a hulking Dinobot with a small truck. That is so nice. Hey, the best part is, these two are in the same universe. If you read the comics, technically this guy is in his universe. So, yeah. And here he is with my Earthrise Optimus custom. Just show you again, evolution of G1-2 Prime. And I gotta say, this is quite nice. It's quite an interesting sight. Here it is with that shit trailer. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Go. Okay, here it is with the trucks. And yeah, like I said, I love the mask. Like, let's pretend the feet aren't here and just put them like this. It's like, look at that. If these weren't here, Prime wouldn't have any arms. I love that. Just like that little bit of mask detail. It's like, it works. Obviously, he's much thinner. Like I said, this guy's a little too small. I wish he was bigger. Like, again, we'll get to that in robot mode. But here he is with Earthrise Optimus, for those who are curious. But how about a much better truck? How about Studio Series 38 Optimus? Oh my gosh, yes. My dream truck of Optimus. Like in terms of just, they got it so good for just a cab Optimus. This one did it better, but damn it, this one did it just as good. And you can see, like, they have pretty similar wheel gauges too, just big meaty wheels as they should be, not this. Come on, Prime, you got bigger wheels than that. I do prefer the fact that this guy's a cab rack because it covers up what would be a mess like seen here. But considering the inspiration of these being the shins, just like his, you gotta give it to it. Or rather, this inspired this. But regardless, just pretty damn cool for those who like cab over versus long nose. Alright, with all those size comparisons out the way, let's get down to transformation. We start with untabbing the roof here and swinging it to the back. Let's flip out his head right now. And then untab these side panels with the smokestacks. And they will swing upwards and forwards, like so. Then you untab the grill, like so. And then rotate these like so, but make sure the wheels stay like this. And then you bring the legs down. Let's bring these up. And then lift the trailer hitch just a tiny bit up. Bring it in. And close it in. Bring the legs down. Separate the roof, which also shows the feet here. Swing the roof out to make a heel and foot. Do the same thing over here. Split. And oh, this large tab will go into this slot right there. Legs are all done. And now we, oops, let me raise the camera up here real quick. Give me a second. Come on. Move your damn stick. Thank you. Okay, there we go. And just like movie Prime style, bring the hood forward and out. And then bring this bit up. Now rotate at the waist. Then bring the smokestacks down, but make sure the panels are collapsed like so. There are tabs right here that will go under the neck right there. Right there. And then swing the wheels all the way back. And then bring the smokestack panels up. Like so. Now open the shoulders like this. And then reveal the faux windshield. And then you have this peg right here that will go into this rim port right here, which I think is absolutely genius. Now, on my copy, it was really loose, but that's also due to the fault of the biceps being so tight. So I recommend putting some super glue and letting it dry, and then tabbing it in. It'll be much more secure that way. Come on, stay in your damn port. There we go. And then here, the arms, make sure the shoulder flap is out the way. And then you rotate like so, but make sure you unpeg it from this peg right here. And then flip it, hold on, flip the hand out only a little bit, and then flip this in, then flip the hand out completely, and then swing it in. You have this large tab right here that goes into the slot right there. And then put the shoulder pad in a natural position. I usually put it like, see this dent? I usually cover it. It looks good. Swing the arm down, rotate the bicep, unpeg from wrist, swing hood out to the side, bring hand down, rotate up, and tab in, and orientate like so. And there, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that is watching, you have APC Toys Attack Prime, aka Transformers Prime First Edition Optimus Prime, in his robot mode. And oh my goodness, does he look incredible! Oh my gosh. I already adore this design, but man, does this thing do it justice. Just such a feat of engineering. I still don't like the faux windshield, considering the mainline release uses the actual windshield, and that really bugs me. But it still looks great regardless. Yeah, just a phenomenal piece. Let's get a close look at the head sculpt here. Not the abs, the head. Just like truly a beautiful head indeed. Let's get some better lighting on that. There we go. Like, look at that. Just incredible. Lots of lovely silver all around. And you can kind of see there is some light piping going on. Check that out. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but the way they molded in the light piping, they made it look like he has optics in there. That is just incredible. Here, let's get a better little light in there. As you can see. You can see it right there. That is incredible. That's amazing. Just lovely molding on it too. Let's zoom out a bit, shall we? Just a truly like lovely bits of molding. Like, it's just almost one-to-one accurate to the actual model. Not much silver as the actual model itself does, but I know I'm definitely going to paint that up myself. Just truly nice. I love his big old clumpy shins. Like, they're just huge, and it makes the wheels make them look even bigger, and I love it. I don't like the fact that the shoulders are fake, as the roof here should be the shoulders. Again, the mainline release actually did it, and it looks so nice, and it really irks me that this mold didn't do it, but they tried. There's a fake trailer hitch in here just to mirror this trailer hitch, which I do like, but I prefer if they just like made the trailer hitch split in half. I think that would have looked a lot better. You can't see it better because the wheels are in the way, but there is molded trailer wheel drums in there, and it looks, gosh, they went all out for no reason. Some molded pistons. He is very clean. Like, one thing I will say I love about this over the other two primes is the lack of a cape. It's just this. If these, say, like, moved out the way, I think it would have helped a lot better. But this is it. And it just really helps the silhouette. Like, as you can see here, it doesn't look horrible. Especially if I get these angles. It looks perfect. It's just an amazing thing. Also, some molded neck detail, which is just amazing. Just, it helps bring this design to life even more. And yeah, just a phenomenal piece, honestly. Just looks beautiful. Alright, let's go over articulation really quick. The head is on a ball joint. It can look all the way around. He can look up a little bit, but he can look down a teeny bit less. Arms do a full 360. They can go in and out. They can even go inwards, which I actually quite like that. It could help for any poses like this. It can cross his arms better. Bicep swivel. I actually recommend taking the bicep apart, including you have to actually take this pin out as well, because this bicep was super tight when I first got it, and I recommend sanding the shit out of it because it helps. Single joint elbow gets you 90 degrees, and get a wrist swivel, which is very nice. A waist swivel. Let me show you. Yeah. Yeah, that does not look pretty, does it? The most you can probably look for it being decent is like this much. And yeah, that's not very good. They should have found a different way to do the waist peg, but what can you do? So with the arms out the way, the legs can go out that far. Perfect spread. They can go forward that far. Very nice indeed. There is an above the knee joint swivel here, which is actually much better than if it was just a regular thigh swivel. I much prefer that. Single jointed knee, that gets you just 90 degrees, although once you bend the knee, you kind of hamper the thigh swivel. Feet are actually quite well articulated for the time, and even for today's standards, just looking at you, ER Optimus and Siege Optimus. Ankle tilt gets you very good range indeed. Can go forward a tiny bit, actually very much a lot if you like have the foot like this. You go forward this far, it doesn't really go down. But yeah, that's the articulation. Let us get down to some eyes comparisons. I'll fix them up myself. Starting with these two, and honestly, yeah, I really do like this. It's like, I really think these two get so much hate for ultimately nothing. Again, her design is legitimately impossible to replicate in a toy. Don't even throw me first edition RC, I swear. But she is great for just doing what she's doing. He's great for doing what he's doing. And these two look great with this Optimus. I think people would stop bitching about this bulkhead if he had an animated bulkhead head. Because this is basically animated bulkhead. If that was the case, I think people would stop. But, yeah, this looks pretty good. Barricade for the dots and mold representation. And, yeah, like I said, Prime is too small. But in this instance, this doesn't look so bad, honestly. Again, too small, but doesn't look that bad either. Studio Series, wait, Kingdom Rodimus? Rodimus? What are you doing here? I wanted Hot Rod here. Oh, well, here you go. Wait, this is... Alright, well, here, I'll take it off you. Here you go. There he is with Hot Rod as well. Alright, let me put you in a natural position, dude. Look a little goofy there. Same with you, Prime. Let me fix you up. Yeah. He looks pretty good, considering Hot Rod is usually a tall car bot. I think this looks pretty good. To me, anyway. And Studio Series Ironhide, again, being a tall bot, I think this looks pretty good. This is actually kind of a little close to how I see Ironhide Optimus. Maybe Ironhide's a little too tall for me, but it looks pretty good regardless, despite being different universes. And the missus herself, Elita 1. That looks pretty nice. Again, give me Swole Elita. Or Elita Swole, please. I need her to be as tall as Optimus. She's too short. To me, anyway. Like, she is way too short. This is like the high school jock with their tiny little girlfriend. Seriously. like, tell me that ain't the case. And Planet X Grimlock, just to show you exactly what a huge bot looks like. It's weird because on camera he looks massive, but in person he's not that huge. Still fucking awesome regardless. And the primes, just showing you again like what I meant earlier is like, it's crazy. A bigger truck, but he's the same size as these two. That's crazy to me. Again, like, I do wish they did make him bigger. I'll show you in the next comparison what I mean, but this is really good regardless. Still pretty awesome. And this is what I meant. This is my custom 3-0 Optimus. He is practically done, although I'm debating on if I want to redo the legs again, but yeah, he is basically done. And this is what I meant, like, if you can't, it doesn't look that noticeable on camera, but in person, he is actually quite a bit taller than this guy. I do wish Prime Optimus here was this tall. You know, like, it would feel a lot better in the collection. He would just look huge next to the rest of the Autobots. And yeah, regardless, still an amazing figure. My final thoughts on this are pretty much self-explanatory. This thing is just incredible. You can pull off practically any pose in the show. There are some few limitations just due to the articulation, but my goodness, is this thing just stunning to look at. If I had the APC Megatron, I could promise you would see so many better poses with him, but this is definitely still an amazing figure I cannot recommend enough. Such as him holding the Star Saber truly feels like it gives him a level of presence. Even its sheath on his back makes it feel impressive. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day, evening, or night. And this has been Nerdiest Time, rolling out.